Hey everyone, it's Amy, and today I'm going to be showing you how to do the trendy Aurora nails. So I have my nails prepped, filled, and ready to go. And the first thing we're going to start off with is using a non-tacky top coat meant for chrome. So this is the one I have. I've had this one for a while. Got it at my local beauty supply store. And I'm going to paint this on my ring finger and my middle finger. And these are the nails I'm going to do the Aurora effect on. Once that is cured, I'm going to go in with my Pixie dust powder. This one's from Creations. And this one is an iridescent green-pink shift. And I'm going to take a cleanup brush. This is just an old one that I use just for chromes now. And I pick up a little bit on the brush and I rub it into that tack-free top coat. And so here you can see the nails have that shine to them and that kind of opaly pixie-like effect. And now I'm going to go in with my Young Nails Flex Gel, and I'm just going to put a thin layer of this on top of both of the nails, and then we're going to go in with some of this iridescent foil, and we're going to go in and add this on top. So here I am cutting the foil up, and you want to cut the foil to be just smaller than the nail you're going to put it on, but you want it to be almost full coverage, but you still want the edge to be just the nail. So I'm cutting this out. I'm cutting it in the shape that I have my nail, which is the coffin, and I get it as close as I can, but of course it's not going to be perfect. And then I put that thin layer of the Flex Gel. This is just going to help adhere the foil. And then I go in and I put the foil, and I am working on one nail at a time. I place the foil down, and it's not going to stick all the way because the foil is fairly stiff. So we're going to do the saran wrap trick. And I've done this once or twice in my videos before. For sure in my Winnie the Pooh Halloween tutorial, I show you how to do a large bat glitter and get that stuck to the nail. So I'll leave a link to that video if you want to check it out. But I just take the saran wrap, just a small square, and I wrap it onto the nail and the foil, and it just helps to bend the foil into the position I want it before I cure it and put it in the lamp. So I just get the saran wrap and pinch it really tight, make sure it's as tight as it can be, and I hold this and put my hand into the lamp to cure it. And then we're going to repeat on the second finger. So once the foil is cured onto the nail, I go ahead and take some more of that flex gel and I'm going to encapsulate it just a little bit. My nail's already built up just a tad, so I don't want this to be too thick, but I definitely want all of the foil encapsulated into the nail. And this is why you leave that thin space on the edges of the nail, so that way you can encapsulate it and you don't have any of that foil hanging off, so that way it doesn't peel up later on. And once the foils are fully encapsulated and cured, I go in with my file and I'm going to shape it and buff it, make sure everything is nice and smooth, get the shaping how I like it, and smooth around the edges. So that is basically how you do the Aurora effect. And then I do go in and I do a little bit of a design. So I'm going to go in with my Light Elegance's heart-shaped box, which is a neon pink. It's not a very super in-your-face neon pink, but it's still a pretty bright pink. And then on my opposite hand, I used Light Elegance's Delightful Day, which is a lighter pink shade. This is from their spring collection. If you haven't seen swatches of that spring collection, definitely go check it out. They have some beautiful colors in it. But I decided to do the two different tones on the two different hands just because I thought it'd be fun. So I do 2 coats of this color on the pinky, the pointer, and the thumb. And once those 2 coats are cured, I decided I still wanted to add a little bit of something to the Aurora nails. So I do a little bit of a swirl design on it. And just taking that same pink shade, I do a little bit of a border around the cuticle and then add some swirls down at the bottom of the nail. I think this would have actually looked really cool if I had just created a frame of that pink color all the way around the edges of the nail, just because you can see the wrinkling from the foil, and some of it around the edges does get filed off just a little bit, so it would have looked cool to do a border all the way around, but I didn't think of it at the time, so I just did some swirls. And now the design is complete and it's time for a top coat. I'll be using my Light Elegance's Super Shiny. So here is how the nails came out, and I think the Aurora nails are a really fun effect, and layering the chrome with the foil definitely gives it a different effect than just doing them on their own. And of course, depending on what type of chrome you have and what color foils you have, you get a different look. I saw Vanessa's Nails, I'll link her YouTube channel down below. She did a couple different versions of this with different powders and different techniques, so definitely go check that out. But I've seen this trending quite a bit, so I wanted to try it out for myself. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like me doing these trendy type of nails, and make sure you're subscribed for more tutorials coming up, and we'll see you next time. Bye!